Hi there. I'm going to start off telling you a little bit about myself. I'm old. You can see that. I got wrinkles. I live with my husband, and we have our 14-year-old grandson living with us. What a trip when you're my age and supposed to be retired. And retired to me is supposed to be going and doing and enjoying. And no, we go to the ball games and we go to the dining room table for homework and we yeah. And my husband and my grandson, their eyesight's not really good. I mean, there can be something on the floor, not just lint, which I see, but bigger things like, a soda bottle, something like that. They'll step over it. Nope, didn't see it. Didn't see it, don't have a clue, don't remember it. Got nothing, got an appointment, gotta go. That's a lot of fun. My grandson's chair at the dining room table looks like we don't provide him a plate. Just, eat off of your cushion on the chair. And his papa's not far behind him. I mean, he has crumbs all over. Of course, call the grandson Sir Crumbs a lot because he is. He gets up in the middle of the night, has a little Debbie cake or something, and you get up the next morning and there's crumbs from one side of the table to the other side of the table. And a chocolate milk cup, which he takes with him. Why, I don't know. Uh, but he takes it as far as going into the little bathroom and then puts it in the little trash can, which takes up quite a bit of room. And then toodles on to bed. So I get up of a morning, and the first thing I know I've got to do is clean the toothpaste out of the sink, which I don't know if he ever brushes his teeth with toothpaste or he just pushes his out into the sink and then, I don't know. But, and then the second thing I have to do is clean up the crumbs from Sir Crumbs a lot on the table. My husband says, make him do it. Fine. I just love interacting with him, telling him to do something. He gets an allowance, and his allowance is based on his chores. He has two. Two. Wash the dishes, take the trash out. That's it. You would think those two jobs require an immense amount of work because he gripes and grumbles and complains. The amount of time he does this griping, grumbling, and complaining, he could have had the chore done. So that annoys me. Anyway, that's a little bit about me. Um, the grandson just got his braces off. He didn't want them. He thought he looked good in them. Of course, he's at the age now where he doesn't pass a mirror he doesn't like. Look at my calves. Look at my physique. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why don't you use those muscles you think you have to take out the trash? And volunteer to do something? What is that word? Volunteer. What does that mean, Nanu? What does it mean? Well, never mind. But anyway, and I also have my daughter's dog here, whom I love dearly. She's a sweetheart. But she sheds so badly. And we vacuum up 5 dogs every week. I mean, seriously, 5 dogs every week. I've brushed her, I've combed her, and I'll turn around and scratch her. She likes her chin scratched and her butt scratched. And I'll scratch her butt, and then she leaves, and there's a pile of hair. I just brushed you. And I've gotten to where I like to vacuum her. She seems to like it. She's a little leery at first when the vacuum cleaner comes on, but all in all, she seems to like it. So, yeah, we'll keep doing that in between groomings. So, and then she has to lay in the chair beside me. I mean, I can't go in the room without her either laying outside the door or scratching on the door to get in. We have a small bathroom and it has a vent in it, and yeah, I smoke. So that's where I smoke to keep the smoke away from everybody else. I can be in there 5 minutes and I hear knock, knock, knock. Nanu, can I come in? Sure. He comes in, then I hear scratch, scratch, scratch. And Onyx wants to come in. I just love my quiet time. No wonder I smoke. But anyway, that's about it for introducing myself. But I've always had a sense of humor that a lot of people don't appreciate. It's kind of like, you got to stay with me, you know? I mean, I don't just flat out tell a joke and, expect humor right after the joke. And speaking of that, I told my sister and her girlfriend one time a joke about this guy that goes to work, and when he comes home, this is how fast things go in our world. When he comes home, people are being evicted from their apartments. I thought it was hilarious. I told them they sat just as straight-faced as could be. The next day, my sister tells her friend the same joke, and they crack up. Now, I'm about 14 or 15. That didn't sit well with me. But anyway, that was my sister. She used to hide gum in her mouth, and I couldn't find it, even though I pried all over her mouth. But we have a wonderful relationship now. I still aggravate the daylights out of her. But, that's what happens when you're 8 years younger than your sister. You get to aggravate her. So anyway, we're going to cover in this, if you all think it's worth it, let me know. I would appreciate input. But we're going to cover like some pet peeves. That's why I'm going to call this Grumpin' Granny or Grumpy Granny or whatever. But it's kind of like driving with road rage. My husband thinks I invented road rage. I didn't, but I fully subscribe to the issues of it, let's see, I've got this written down here. You know where they say things are slower down south? You can say that again. And then farm tractors. Oh yeah. You're on your way to an appointment, to a meeting, to work. You're going across a mountain because, like I say, we live in a small town in the south. And there's a tractor going about 15 to 20 miles an hour. No place to pass. And with my luck, sure as the world, I'd pass on a double line. I'd get reported, he'd have a camera, and I'd get a ticket. So you just creep along behind the tractor. So anyway, that's just a start. Let me know what you think of my blog here, whatever you want to call it. I'm new to this. I had to ask my 14-year-old grandson, how do I do this? But anyway, I'd like to have some fun with it and just entertain, if possible. You're not going to believe this, but when I was in school, I was very, very shy. And, I told my sister, I said, I wish I was like I am now when I went to school. She says, oh, Lord, you'd have got kicked out the first day. That's probably true. But anyway, give me some feedback. Thanks. Love y'all. Bye.